change, disruption, uncertainty. That's the landscape that we're all navigating these days. And that's what makes building and sustaining a positive workplace culture more challenging than it's ever been. When we go through challenges, what's our default? We tend to add more information, more tactics, more strategies. What we fail to do is think about the power of subtracting. My training as a scientist and my experience in the pharmaceutical industry revealed a $1 billion secret. And that is that behavior change happens at the level of belief, not tactics. And I learned this the hard way. There was a Friday morning, we were morning huddle, and I'm rattling off a whole bunch of to-dos to my team, and one member blurts out, "Oh, this is business Carolina. We don't like her very much." Ouch, right? And when we were at happy hour, wine in hand Carolina, well, she was more present, really listening, really connecting. And so I had to recognize that what I was bringing into the room was this energy, this pressure vibe. And when I let that go, what I was able to unlock was a level of performance that I didn't even realize was possible by just being present Carolina instead of being pressure Carolina. And that was a game changer. When we shift from focusing on adding to subtracting, we go from survival to expansion. And we open up the door to a higher level of performance and possibilities that we never even imagined before. And we do this using our POCA model for unlearning. The POCA model for unlearning, POCA is our nod to the Spanish word little. And it's really about these small incremental shifts that make a large impact when it comes to unlearning. P is for pause. This is where we really need to get over our obsession, our addiction to being busy, so that we can actually see ourselves clearly. And then O is for observe, where we start to unpack the beliefs and behaviors that are no longer serving us. And C is for choice. This is where now we can consciously choose to be the leader that we want to be, rather than the one that we default to being. And A is for action. Now we can step into aligned action that resonates with our new level of awareness. We do this work across 12 leadership competencies, and we have an assessment both at the individual level and at the team level that helps people map out their unlearning journey. Imagine how you would feel coming into a meeting and your leader, they were about to maybe even yell at you or yell at the team or do something pressure-oriented, and all of a sudden you notice, and they even say out loud, "I'm going to take a moment, I'm going to pause," and now they're going to make a different choice and they're going to move into that action. Not only have they changed their own behavior, but now they've changed the temperature in the room. And it gives you permission to do the same, to make a better conscious choice, one that aligns with the leader that we want to be and with the culture that we want to cultivate. That's the power of the Unlearning Advantage.